what's going on in the game. If you're not, then you can't be that to try to improve your performance. So I've always said, like the young folks do, you know, do me, be you, you know?
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk just for a bit. The battle that he sees in this one is how his offense is going to be able to handle what he describes as one of the best defenses in the league. Coach told me, if we're going to consistently put up points on them, we have to know when we've created a mismatch and attack it immediately. We have to play smart out there. Efficiency is what he's looking for, guys.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thanks. What approach to use against the opposing D, I guess, in the front of their minds, it sounds like, Clark.
Yeah, well, it's a tall task when you take on a team as sound defensively as they are, so you just have to be sharp in your execution.
Steve?
Yeah, you got to be sharp, but you also have to attack. I mean, if you're not aggressive against this team, they're going to take control of you, and all of a sudden, they'll have control of the game.
Allen for three. Count that one. Allen's got 7.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
Now here's Kidd. Nowitzki outside. 4 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Gets it to go.
You know, he's definitely a catalyst for their offense, guys. I mean, he is so talented. He really causes problems for the other team's defense.
And you wonder how important Dirk Nowitzki is to the Mavs. Well, last season they were humming along, had one of the best records in the NBA. And then Dirk had a knee injury, kept him out of 9 games. Dallas went 2-7 without him. So this is a team that really revolves completely around Dirk Nowitzki.
Pierce's shot is good.
Red hot right out of the gates. 4 for 4 shooting.
Mavericks trailed by 5. And here is Kidd. He's picked up by Rondo. The feet to Fernandez. Ring shot on the way. And it's Dallas with another. You talked about the Mavs without Dirk. The huge gap in their winning percentage speaks for itself. 55-18 with him in the lineup. You
know, Kevin, as great a mark as that is for Dirk, it kind of also points out just how dependent the Mavs are on him. I mean, he is their franchise guy. And if he goes down, the team really struggles.
Clock at 4. Here's Allen. Rebound by Caron Butler.
First miss of the game after 4 makes, so it's been a hot start.
Here is Kidd. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. All sorts of time, and Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
He'll usually knock that shot down.
He sure will, but that's one he couldn't pass up.
Rondo on top. He's guarded by Chandler. Takes it up. Rondo, good.
Look at Doc Rivers' coaching numbers, and he's been nothing short of amazing for Boston here. I mean, already over 500 wins in his career as a coach. Really impressive.
Now here's Chandler. Butler kicks to Fernandez. There's the pass to Nowitzki. Butler. And the 3 off target. One more thing, Clark, about Rivers. He's been fantastic as a coach in the postseason. Steve, he's at a winning percentage of over 500.
Well, add in the title, plus the 4 straight 50-win seasons, and it's easy to see why Doc Rivers is considered one of the best coaches that we have in the NBA right now.
And it's recovered by the Mavericks. 8 feet out. They get it back.
Oh! Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you throw it down with force.
Yeah, to the hoop with reckless abandon, Steve.
That takes some courage, guys, because the defense was right there.
Here's Rondo. Under 7 minutes left in the first quarter of the game. He's picked up by Kidd. Allen passes to Garnett. Over Nowitzki. Shot's good by Garnett. Here's Kidd looking for his first bucket of the game. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, really a nice pace to their offense.
Garnett with a screen on Kidd. Allen outside. Here's Pierce. And he banks in the layup. Pierce has got his second basket.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Rondo against Kidd. He's picked up by Rondo. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer Fernandez. Count the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Well, not the best defensive scheme, and it results in a wide-open look.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Fellas, it's no secret that Dallas isn't afraid to spend or go into the luxury tax, but in their march to get better, they haven't been very careful with the contracts they've given out.
Turned into a classic hater. I wrote rap like a master data. You take forever to make a procrastinator. Flying up, you can't see. And your story of Victoria's Secret. That's what you should keep. Never mistake kindness for weakness. If you feel the heat in the kitchen, or just washing dishes, or tuition, or big dreams and wishes, don't stop to listen. Just keep trying to get it.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kristich has checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Haywood comes in for Chandler. And it's Terry in for Rudy Fernandez. Here's Rondo. About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Back to what you said about the Mavs, it seems they can't find the right center to fit them, and they keep giving out dubious contracts. And Steve, you know as well as anybody being in the front office, and Clark, you too at the Pacers. I mean, it's 50-50 a lot of times.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, you've got to manage those acorns.
Steve?
Yeah, the personnel decisions are always difficult, especially when it comes to big money deals. But I thought Tyson Chandler really solidified that center position for Dallas last year.
Outside Kidd. He's picked up by Rondo. That's tipped. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Kidd. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Feeds to Haywood. Lock at 6. Over Pierce. Kidd, no good.
And that's not really his range. Has a tough time in that mid-range area.
Rondo dishes to Kristich. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Butler. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Ray Allen picks one up.
Great awareness by fouling on that layup. Make him earn 2 points.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I mean, send him to the line instead of giving up an easy 2.
First free throw is good.
Kevin, interesting story with Caron Butler. He's out of Racine, Wisconsin, and had a rough childhood, but really a great story of a guy turning things around for himself. He's been one of the more consistent players in the league.
So he gets them both. Clark, you're right about Caron. He's had a fascinating life, a lot of ups, but a lot of downs to begin things. Steve twice selected an All-Star back in 07 and 08, but over the last few seasons, injuries have slowed him down.
Yeah, so tough last year. Dallas, in the midst of that great season that they enjoyed, to lose Caron Butler Boy, you hated to see that happen. And now Butler getting into his 30s. It's tougher and tougher to bounce back from injuries. So hopefully he'll be able to come back and continue to play at a high level. We'll see.
You know, I'm not big on fancy. Hey, if you can make it happen, make it happen. Effective is what's important.
Doesn't matter how you get the points, right, Clark?
That's right.
As long as you get them, Steve.
Yep. Put them in the hole. 2-2-2.
Yeah, exactly right. Just get it done.
Now here's Nowitzki. 8 points for him. Good in the assist to Kidd. That's 10 points for Nowitzki.
He has so much offensive imagination. Always seems like he's ready to try something new.
Rondo kicks to Kristich. Stolen by Haywood.
Great job defensively, getting out and forcing that turnover.
Terry. The Celtics with the lead. Tipped. Here's against Butler. Shot clock at 5. With 1 on the clock. Kept alive. Here comes Jason Kidd. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Straight up. And he hits it to tie the game up. Here is Rondo. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Changes here for the Celtics. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Kristich. Davis comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Delonte West is subbed in for Ray Allen. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Jason Kidd. Here's the pass to Davis. Now here's Rondo. It's Pierce on the wing. 6 to shoot. No good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Barea with it. And Butler backing him in. Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Rondo kicks it to West. Davis against Haywood. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, for Glenn Davis, Kevin, last season was the best of his career. I mean, he managed to cut down on getting his shot blocked and upped his field goal percentage as a result.
And that one falls for Davis. Well, Glenn Davis not the longest guy at the power forward, Steve, so you knew it would be an adjustment for him scoring in the NBA.
Yeah, he's a very interesting player. I mean, he really doesn't have any lift at all, doesn't score over the top of people, but he finds a way. He creates angles. He uses his strength and his agility and his soft hands, and he just figures out a way to get the shot up.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, we all know Rajon Rondo is among the fastest players in the NBA, but he's really the only Celtic who wants to get out and run. This is more of a half-court team. In fact, Boston finished in the bottom 10 in the league in fast break points.
Guarded by Barea. Goes up. Mavericks with the rebound. There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. And Steve, you're talking about the Celtics and their slower pace, bottom 10 in fast break points. Clark, I guess that's often the case for more veteran teams. They don't want to get into a track.
Yeah, I think they've got to be more efficient in terms of how they massage offensive possessions. I mean, you look at Rondo, who is an absolute burner, but the rest of the starting unit probably better suited to a half-court game. And it'll be interesting seeing how the Celtics go forward because Rondo moving into his prime and obviously more effective in an up-and-down game. Will the Celtics acquiesce to who he is and what his best type of game is as they go forward?
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Rondo. Butler against West. He kicks to O'Neal. Over Chandler. And O'Neal gets it to go. Here is Barea. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. He's picked up by Rondo. Barea kicks to Hayward. Davis is on it. Hayward dishes to Butler. Takes a three. And good on the basket. Book it. Butler's got 7 points. Here comes Rondo. Here's Pierce. From the top of the key, he buries it. 8 points for him. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks lead by 2.
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them.
Don't go away. Back in just a moment. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Here's West. So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Ray Allen, Paul Pierce on the wings. Garnett out there with Glenn Davis. And it's West in at the point guard.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Here is Barea. West on him. Shot clock at 6. Nowitzki, the pass to Barea. Over West. Barea, no good. And here are the Celtics now. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin Garnett, known for his ferocity defensively, and it even extends to after the whistle blows. He's known around the league for snatching down any shots opponents take at his basket in dead ball situations. Garnett said, you know, that's rhythm. When a guy gets an extra shot after the whistle, he's looking at his form, he's looking at his follow-through, and then I just like to break that rhythm up. And in fact, the practice has caught on with other players. KG said they called that the Garnett. The game's passed on. I guess that's what I'm going to be remembered for, so that's a good thing. Guys?
All right, Doris, and no surprise, he'll be remembered for his defense.
And KG, a guy who will use that mental warfare. He wants his opponents to feel frustrated. That's the motivation for him sometimes.
Now here's Nowitzki. Pierce with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Over Barea. Mavericks with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barea kicks to Nowitzki. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. 12 points for Nowitzki.
Well, I tell you what, the coaching performance of Rick Carlisle in the playoffs last season was, I think, what cemented him in the minds of many as an outstanding coach. We've always known it. He was terrific with Detroit. He was outstanding with the Pacers, and he's got a championship ring with the Dallas Mavericks.
Here's Garnett after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Boston again missing.
The defense a little shaky there, and he had a good look.
Now Barea. West picks him up. Barea dishes to Terry. Defended by Allen. And Pierce over to help. Here's Terry. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, going back to Carlisle, I mean, he did such a great job, you're right, Clark, in the playoffs last year, mixing up the rotation and going deep into the well to get the right matchups through every step of the playoffs. I mean, I thought he did as good a job as possible for the Mavericks in that playoff run. That's one of the reasons they won the title.
Here's Terry. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. Barea, the pass to Chandler. It's tipped. It's stolen by West.
Sometimes the short pass is harder than the long one.
Picked up by Nowitzki. And there's the rejection. Mavericks trailed by 3. And here's Barea. It's a look. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Some changes for Boston. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Pierce. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Delonte West. And then for Dallas, Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Chandler. Butler comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Jason Kidd is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Rondo is doubled. Kidd with the double. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 6.
Oh, that's a nice job on the boards to allow them a second high-quality look.
Here's Kidd. He's picked up by Rondo. Goes up on the high post, and he gets the jumper to drop.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Celtics leading by 3.
Looking at Kidd, I mean, he's never been really a big contributor offensively via his field goal percentage. But last year, it was even worse than normal.
Here's Dallas. They trail by 3. Picked up by Davis. For the 3. Another 3 for Dallas. Yeah, and the numbers on Kidd, you're right, Clark, and a shot around 36% from the floor, which, you know, Steve just isn't going to cut it.
Yeah, except that Jason Kidd is a guy whose game revolves around everything else. You know, he doesn't have to make shots to be effective. 4-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. You know, the way he defends and chases down loose balls and rebounds. Well, Jason Kidd, regardless of how he shoots, is going to be a great player.
Here's Rondo. He's picked up by Kidd. Now here's Rondo. 5 on the clock. Taken away by Kidd.
Great defensive work right there. The quick hands lead to the turnovers.
That puts them in the lead. Terry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, Dallas survived the Blazers in round 1 and had to deal with a much bigger threat in L.A. in round 2.
He dishes it to Allen. Guarded now by Jason Terry. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Rondo. Boston again missing. Back to the Mavs for just a moment. What a message they sent, Steve, by sweeping the Lakers in 4.
Well, that was the point where you knew they were a championship caliber team. I mean, they were, a lot of people expected them to actually lose to Portland in the first round. When they won that series, it was like, okay, but you sweep the Lakers, man, that's something.
Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Outside Butler. Another 3 for Dallas.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Some changes. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Garnett. Pierce comes in for Glenn Davis. And Delonte West is subbed in for Ray Allen. Then for the Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Butler. And Rudy Fernandez is subbed in for Jason Terry. Here's Pierce. 8 points for him. Back to O'Neal to stop the drought, and that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
I see you.
Kidd with it. 5 points in the game. Fernandez, defended by West. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Pierce. Celtics trail by 3. Sean Marion covering. The shot by Pierce will not go.
He came away empty there, and that's a shot that should probably go down.
Nowitzki outside from about 16. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Now here's Rondo. He's picked up by Kidd. Backing down is Green. Lets it fly. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Green. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Taken away by Kidd. He feeds it to Fernandez. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 4 assists in the game. Rondo kicks to O'Neal. Dishes it to Pierce. Moving the ball. Launches a 3. That doesn't go either for Green. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Marion, and he slams it home. Here's the replay on the Sprite Slam Cam.
Beautiful offensive execution, and they're starting to extend this lead.
And they could run away with it if they get hot at the right time here. I think one overlooked aspect of the Mavs' run to the title last year, guys, was the play of Marion. I mean, Sean Marion, his athleticism on the floor allowed them to be pretty good and flexible on defense.
Well, getting back to Sean Marion, you know, even as he gets older, he has shown the ability to guard multiple positions. And I thought that was one of the big reasons for the Mavs' success in the Miami series. Marion guarded Dwayne Wade, he guarded LeBron, and he spent big minutes on the floor, which was really, really a huge factor.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics have been accused of being a little bit chippy from time to time. They're not opposed to stirring the pot in that regard. Coach Stan Van Gundy said they create it and the other team can't play through it. He noted that because of their success, they get the benefit of the doubt. The Celtics are one tough group, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Elite teams tend to get calls in their favor, and the Celtics have been elite for a while now. So they'll usually get those calls.
Here's Pierce after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Taken away by Kidd.
Great steal in the paint. Thought he might get a layup out of it, and he wound up turning it over.
Fernandez. That one falls short. Celtics trail by 12. Upside Rondo. Taken away by Kidd.
So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnovers.
Yeah, and that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Now here's Pierce. 10 points for him. And the basket by West. West has got 5.
Fantastic assist. Tremendous. I mean, you got to love that kind of passing. Beautiful.
Marion outside. Now Pierce defending. Just 5 to shoot. Marion against Pierce. And Sean Marion again. Marion's got 7 points for the quarter. Celtics trail by 13. Now Rondo. And here is O'Neal. Shoots over Haywood. O'Neal misses. Here's Kidd. And they double up Kidd. Clock at 6. Haywood in the post. Outside Kidd. West picks him up. Now Fernandez. He's got 7. Drains it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
When you think of Dallas, and you don't really think about a pounded inside team. I mean, and there's good reason for that. Despite their size, they were in the top 5 last year in the number of three-pointers taken.
Now here's Green, looking for his first bucket of the game. Good against Rondo. Over Kidd. Cannot hit. Clark, going back to Dallas, you're right on the money again. It helps when pretty much everyone on the floor can shoot the 3-ball at any given time.
Makes you hard to guard.
It does.
It sure does, because now you've got the defense spread out, and you've got them on the run, you've got them on a string. It's exactly how Dallas won those games last year. Stretch you out and shoot it.
Outside Rondo. He's picked up by Kidd. Pass to West. Outside Rondo. Looking to end the run. That's good. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Open look. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his 7th assist in the game. Up in time. Can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. The Mavericks on top, leading by 17.
It's the HP Halftime Report. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Out in Boston, we got a lopsided game through 2. A terrific start for the Mavericks. They've got the paint on lockdown. The front court has just packed it in. Dirk Nowitzki's been clicking through 2. He's racked up 20 points. Just as important, he's been shooting with excellent efficiency. For the Celtics, though, in this one, plenty of work still to be done. Seems a little like they're sleepwalking out there, not a lot of energy, getting outworked and out-hustled. Jermaine O'Neal struggling a bit early on. It hasn't been pretty. He's only got 1 make from the field. A couple guys right here you want to lead the charge for the teams as we move on to the second half. And now we'll send you back to Boston for the start of the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Here's Rondo. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Dirk Nowitzki and Tyson Chandler in the middle. Rudy Fernandez out there with Jason Kidd, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now here's Pierce. Here's Rondo. A 3-pointer is right on target. Rondo's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Chandler with the screen on Rondo. And here is Fernandez. Kicks it to Nowitzki. He's against Garnett. Fires from 14. And Dirk Nowitzki once again. Nowitzki's got 22 points. Celtics trail by 16. Garnett, right side. Over Butler. Here's Pierce. And he converts the layup. Pierce has got 12 in the game.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And Butler backing him in. And Pierce over to help. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of play, unable to keep it in.
Celtics ball.
Here is Rondo. He's got 8. The dish to O'Neal. Outside Rondo. To the middle. And Pierce backs in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, Pierce missing.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And Paul Pierce is not particularly fast or quick, but he's very strong and he's crafty, and he finds angles. He finds a way to get his shot off, and that's one of the reasons he puts up great offensive numbers year after year.
He's picked up by Kidd, and Pierce backs in. Back to Rondo. Got a piece of it. Chandler with the steal.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. Celtics trail by 14. No good with the finger roll.
Well, that is not the guy they want to drive the lane in heavy traffic.
Butler. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Back to Paul Pierce and what Steve was talking about, what you've chimed in on with the way the Celtics play. It's a perfect marriage, Clark, between them because he can be so effective in that half-court game.
He really can be. I mean, he's versatile enough where you can use him a lot of different ways. You can post him, you can curl him off screens, or you can isolate the side of the floor for him. But at the end of the day, you know what? It's all about what happens when you get to the NBA, and he's proven to be a Hall of Famer.
And historically, one of the great Celtic scorers of all time.
Without question.
Well, they're pulling closer every possession, really playing well now.
Well, they've ratcheted it up a bit here. I mean, expending a lot of energy, but you know what? They're back in it now.
Now here's Nowitzki. He's got 22. Trying to get back on track, and he nails the jumper. Nowitzki's got 24 points.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
Garnett backing down. Banked in off the glass. Garnett's got 10 points in the game.
Now they're on a hot streak now. They can't miss and really trying to cut into this lead.
Well, it's been a fantastic comeback effort, guys. And they've actually shot their way back into this one.
Now here's Kidd. He's covered by Rondo. Outside Terry. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Boy, the Celtics have always enjoyed a really tough home court advantage, and no different last season. 33-8 were the Celtics in Boston.
Garnett in the post, defended by Nowitzki.
And nice swipe there. You can see his eyes get wide open when he saw the opportunity to take the ball. You got to wonder about the effort defensively. They did not get back there.
Yeah, you know what? A beautiful finish one way or the other, though.
Well, the Celtics have so much history here in Boston. These fans have so much, Steve, to be proud of.
One of my favorite places to play in a game and to broadcast a game. The fans are so knowledgeable, so much history with this franchise. They've won so many titles, been so many great players through the years, and just a fantastic place to watch a basketball game.
Here's Terry after the basket by Boston. Over Allen, and it's Dallas with another.
There's that little sweet spot, that mid-range jumper.
Here's Rondo. 8 points for him. He passes to Kristich. Now Chandler defending. Kristich dishes to Pierce. Kristich inside. He's guarded by Chandler. And the basket by Kristich.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Mavericks leading by 9. Now here's Kidd. He's got 5. Here's Nowitzki. No luck. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Rondo working against Kidd. Allen for the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. Kidd with it. Pass to Butler. He's covered by Rondo. Oh, that's blocked.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Now Chandler defending.
spot down there, Kevin, because he excels at doing his work early and establishing that position inside.
Here's Chandler. Now Garnett defending. Now Barea. 6 on the shot clock. Easy shot. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Barea. 8 points for Jason Terry. Here is Rondo. 8 points for him.
You know, you see Barea out there, and you can't help but think of the impact he was for the Mavs in their run to the title last spring. I mean, he was a terrific spark for the whole team.
Now, here is O'Neal. It's a 10-point game. 5 on the clock. Now, here's Rondo, guarded by Barea. That's good. Rondo's got 10 points.
Well, getting back to J.J. Barea, you know, he took some lumps early in the playoffs. A couple of hard fouls, one from Andrew Bynum, the flagrant foul against the Lakers. He showed his toughness, kept getting up off the floor, kept attacking, going to the rim, and he finished that final series off against Miami in absolute style. He was fantastic.
Rondo passes to Allen from outside the arc. No luck. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
Now here's Chandler. A fader. And it's Butler missing.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Terry dishes to Barea. Feeds it to Chandler. Now Garnett defending. Chandler kicks to Butler. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Stolen by O'Neal.
They still lead, but they've got to do a much better job taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've been very careless with it, and that's why this lead is evaporating right now. They've got to take care of the basketball.
Now here's Rondo. 10 points for him. Here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Mavericks leading by 9. And here's Barea. Tries to keep it alive.
Come to me.
It's Terry outside. That one goes. Count it. Terry's got 10 points here in the second half.
If I must say so, I mean, they are doing a terrific job of moving the ball around here.
Yeah, much better than their opponents. It seems like every time they score, it's coming off of an assist.
Allen for the 3. That is good. Allen's got 18 points in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Barea with it. Terry outside. From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Dallas.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, give him credit. He's been very selective with his shots, and it's paying off for him and his team.
You know, through the first 3 quarters, Steve, he's taken exactly what the defense has given him, and he's not forced anything. I mean, that's poise that is very impressive. And that's exactly how you should play the game, in my opinion.
Back here in just a moment here in Boston. As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Spark report. Doris?
Kevin, we've seen the spark in this game come from Jason Terry. He's had a huge impact off the bench in this one. You have to wonder if they'll look for more minutes from this guy down the stretch.
Wonderful stuff, Doris. Thank you. What a game it's been for him up to this point, Clark.
Kevin, he has been absolutely outstanding. I mean, we may not have been expecting him to play this kind of role, but he certainly has put his impact on this game.
Yeah, he sure has, Clark. A huge factor off the bench.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Green and KG down low. Ray Allen and Paul Pierce on the wings. And it's West in at the point guard position. The 3 is launched. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's 9 straight points coming off 3 3-pointers. The defense just getting shelled.
Steve, the threes are killing him. I think they've got to find a way to chase him off the three-point line.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Dallas really played a lot of zone defense last year, and I thought it worked out well for them, especially with the personnel they brought in. Tyson Chandler manning the paint really helped that club.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Well, Steve, back to Dallas. Sometimes a team needs to find an identity on defense, and they found that last year with the zone. That was a little clever trick, Clark Kellogg, that Rick Carlisle, the coach of the Mavs, inserted in that team.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the zone, it fit their personnel. You can't overlook the impact that Tyson Chandler has had on their defensive disposition. They have guys that have length that can cause problems in the passing lane. So the zone defense just made some sense.
And Garnett misses.
And this is why they have the big lead. The rebounding has been dominant.
You know, guys, the +8 rebounding, I don't think it tells the whole story. I mean, they've been the more physical team from the outset. That's been the difference, their physicality.
Barea with it. He's against Allen. Fades. Barea, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Green kicks to Garnett. West outside. Oh, and trying for it. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Boston ball.
Here's West. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Pierce. And that one's good. Here is Barea. Back to Nowitzki. Over Garnett. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, this is a shooting exhibition, guys. I mean, he's not wasting any of his chances.
Now here's West. Guarded by Barea.
KG.
Outside Pierce. Just 5 on the clock. Garnett over Nowitzki. Again, Garnett missing.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shots you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Kevin Garnett with the steal.
They just haven't been as solid as they were earlier in the game in terms of taking care of the basketball.
You know, guys, you look at it, one turnover in the game, sometimes that can get overlooked, but I think it shows how well he's playing. I mean, he's really making the most of every possession.
Fernandez, the pass to Nowitzki. He kicks to Barea. Now Garnett defending. And it's sent back by Garnett.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pierce dishes to West. Pulls it from the elbow. That's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by West. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Terry. He dishes it to Barea. He feeds it to Fernandez. Now Pierce defending. Allen against Terry. Shot clock at 6. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jermaine O'Neal checked in for Garnett. Davis comes in for Jeff Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Delonte West. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler is checked in for Fernandez. Butler comes in for Jason Terry. Jason Kidd is subbed in for J.J. Barea. Here is Rondo. Now O'Neal. From 11 feet away, right side Davis. O'Neal misses. Mavericks leading by 11. And here is Kidd. Dishes to Nowitzki. Passes to Butler. Now Pierce defending. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Pierce has got 7 rebounds in the game. Allen against Kidd. Chandler against Rondo. And Davis gets it to go.
It's a great entry pass into the low post.
Here comes Jason Kidd. He's picked up by Rondo. Gets it to go. 7 points for Jason Kidd. Here's Rondo. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
That's good. Allen's got 4 this quarter.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Outside Butler. Here's Marion. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 10. Rondo with the ball. Now, here is O'Neal. Outside Pierce. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Caron Butler. Mavericks leading by 10. Here's Marion. Goes up at the stripe. That's good from Nowitzki on the assist by Kidd. Kidd's got his 8th assist in the game. And here are the Celtics now. 18 points was their biggest deficit of the game. Now O'Neal. Allen in the post, defended by Butler. With the clock winding down, they get the rebound. Outside Rondo. He's picked up by Kidd. Ray Allen is on the wing.
Come to me, come to me.
Outside Rondo. Kicks to O'Neal. He's against Nowitzki. Outside Kidd. And Butler backing him in. Pulls up. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. 16 points for Butler. Celtics trail by 12. And here's Rondo. Outside Pierce. Pocket 6. And it's rejected.
I'm sure he'd like to have a do-over here. He just hasn't been able to make a significant contribution in this one.
Hey, yo, Terry.
Kidd against Rondo. Outside Kidd. Chandler kicks to Kidd. Over Rondo. Rebound Boston. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah. Steve, you like groove, don't you?
I do. I love groove, Kevin, and I love the attack mode this team is in, too. I mean, they're really getting into the paint. They're getting whatever they want offensively.
Davis got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Kidd with it. Terry the pass to Kidd. And Allen picks him up defensively. It's Terry outside. Shot is off. And the Celtics go with it the other way. 18 points was their biggest deficit of the game. Garnett with a screen on Terry. Now here's Allen. Back to Rondo. Terry covering. A 10-footer. Goes back up. He lays it in with a soft touch.
Well, he's really having a nice quarter. Made some big shots for him.
Here's Kidd. Nowitzki outside. Butler. Pierce with the steal.
We've seen him now give away 4 possessions. Got to squeeze the orange out there. Take care of the ball.
A little bit of a struggle defensively. They got to defend the hoop.
I'm not sure they could have gotten there anyway.
Nowitzki against Davis. Rondo against Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nowitzki for Davis. Dallas, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 6. Allen for the 3. That's good. Allen's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And the Mavericks call time here. They're leading by 3. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. And Nowitzki backs in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Good for the three-point play.
They're trying to slam the door here, Kev. That's a big, big play.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:08 left in the game. Here's Rondo. Now the dish to Pierce. Defended by Butler. Left side Davis. No one near him. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Finally getting into rhythm here in the game after that cold first half.
Less than 1 minute left. Now Kidd. Shot clock at 5. Nowitzki is guarded by Davis. Can't get it to go. So Boston will take it the other way.
Urgent possession here, Clark. They need a basket.
No doubt about it, Steve. They need quick, efficient scoring.
And that one's good. Now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Well, Rondo has just been stupendous.
And that's an intentional foul. Sinks the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. For 2, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, he handled his business at the line, and now it's a 2-possession lead.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's covered by Kidd. Ball's knocked loose. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Well, not much of a choice there. They pretty much had to foul.
Yeah, that's the only option they had to try to get the ball back to even this thing up.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
Rondo kicks to Pierce. Over Butler. Here's Allen. Connects.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.